Hey folks, Rom here. First day in Nairobi. The weather's very mild, which is nice. Landed yesterday about 11 p.m. It's something like 9,000 kilometers from Kenya to Lebanon. It's amazing. I'm not sure how how this landscape comes from Lebanon to here, but here it is. It is a hell of a sight. Look at the trees there, they look so small, but that's actually forests. And you've got the Masai Mara on that side as well. Apparently the top peak there is about 9,000 feet. We're heading back into our bus. There he goes. Folks, I'm in the middle of they call it Lake Nakuru National Park, and here you can see an aeroplane, and there's a landing strip here where people fly in from Nairobi. Folks, this is a campsite, and we've just parked our bus, and what we're going to be doing is pitching our tents. Kim here is offloading all the tents, and over there Darlene, who's our group leader, is going to show us how to pitch a tent. And there's a toilet over there, and apparently nighttime you get buffaloes hang around the hills here, and apparently we should just ignore them, because if you don't bother them, they won't bother you. Just setting up my tent. Got the bedding there. And got my sleeping mat over here. And there's bits and pieces in the back that I need to get out to make myself cozy. It's all looking good. Okay, this is the camping site. Earlier we had some baboons on that side there. There's a tent over there pitched. There's our transportation. And here's the group and the tents, and you've got that little hut over there with facilities, showering facilities, washing facilities. It's a nice little spot actually. So we're going to be camping here tonight, and yeah, getting up early tomorrow morning to get on the bus and on another trail. Thank you for watching. Bye. Here's the group. We're just camping out. I think we're going to put a fire up and have some dinner. Very good view, good vantage point here. There's the camps, there's a waterfall on the left, and this is all the national park, wild animals roaming. So at this moment in time it's quiet. You can only hear the chirping of crickets. Other than that, a few birds. It's very quiet here actually.
Finish up and just get to bed in good time, and tomorrow we still have another kind of longish day. Where we are staying tomorrow, there is hot water, there will be hot showers, there will be Wi-Fi. Remember what I said? If I say there will be Wi-Fi.
That's all.
Baboons going around
No,
there
it's
for
not.
the morning
Near the tent
breakfast.
snacks, baboons. It's Lake Nakuru again in Kenya. We're on the other side now, right on the top of the hill.
Very English sounding. A lizard? Is that a lizard? Thank you. Do you want to go there? Right? I was going to say, I bet they don't live.
Morning, just sunrise, just had a breakfast, getting ready to load our stuff onto the bus, and then we head off into Uganda. So this is Eldoret, which is the apparently the city of the champions, where all the famous marathon runners actually reside and practice their runs here, because high altitude, it helps them with that, and yeah, it's a good place for that. Day 4, so we're just leaving Eldoret and we're heading off en route to Kampala in Uganda. Apparently a 10-hour road trip, so yeah, it's going to be a hell of a journey. I haven't done one of those before. So we just made it through the immigration in Uganda. Quite a bit of a process actually. You had to get your temperature checked, then you had to get photocopies of your passports, and then you got to hand them in, and then they stamp it and you get through basically. So it does take a bit of time, but apparently it takes much longer normally, but I think we got it done within maybe an hour or so, which is apparently a very good result. So we're now crossing over into Uganda. Day 5 today. Last night we stayed at this hotel. It's quite nice actually. This is in Uganda, in Kampala. So today we've got a couple of itineraries. I believe we're going to a forest called Kalinzu Forest, and also maybe a trip to Lake Victoria. So looking forward to that. The climate here is pretty warm and much more humid than Kenya. I think it's about 22 degrees this morning, and the nights are not as cold as you see and you find in Kenya. Folks, we're in Kalinzu Forest in Uganda. It's a bus. We've just parked up, and this is a camp. So we've already set the tents. This is these folks under the trees. This is the forest where the chimpanzees live and other things. And my one is just there basically, so a toilet is in front if I need it basically, but this is it. This is I think we're day 5 now, so Tonight we just sleep here, and tomorrow we start the chimp trek in this forest, I presume. Yep, indeedo.
They raise their heads so that they can breathe normally. So 16 hours in the water, and then at night they will walk out to go and eat. They eat grass, and very selective. Not every grass, but they take